It is alarming. The state of Florida has broken annual manatee death records in just 6 months. By June, 761 manatees had died. That record has now been broken. As of July the 2nd, 841 manatee deaths have been recorded statewide. Wildlife officials say this is due mostly to an outbreak of toxic red tide. Some biologists believe water pollution is killing the seagrass beds in the area as well. On Wednesday, officials with the Jacksonville Zoo released a manatee in St. Augustine after it spent 2 months in rehabilitation. While there is an investigation in response to this latest manatee rescue, officials believe reduction in food availability is the primary factor for the manatees in crisis. Joining us this morning to talk about this latest problem and what this new record means for the species as a whole, veterinarian with the Jacksonville Zoo, Dr. Yousuf Jafarey. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
This is certainly something that is concerning. I'm a lifelong Florida resident, and for people that are watching, we know and we love manatees. We're so fortunate to really have them and to interact with them.
Yes, absolutely. It's been really tragic seeing all the deaths across the state. As you said, there's been almost 850 deaths since January, and it does seem to be a primary starvation event. We've had 2 here come in related to this unusual mortality event, and they both came in very thin body condition. And the one that was released a few days ago, his name was Gerard. He gained over 100 pounds in his time here. But they come in with electrolyte and metabolic derangements, and we provide supportive care to be able to help stabilize them and improve their nutrition and body stores.
So am I correct in saying, without mincing words, that they're starving?
They are, yes. Unfortunately, as you mentioned, the seagrass beds are depleted, which is a huge nutrition source for them. We're not sure if it's related to the algal. It is somewhat related to the algae blooms, but also potentially related to changes in seasonal lengths. We had an unusually short winter the year before, and that can affect, the food sources and growth rates of the seabed.
Mm-hmm. Doc, what do we do here? I mean, obviously, the Jacksonville Zoo is doing amazing things to rehabilitate them, release them back into the wild. But what can the common person do?
I would say that the common person can do a lot. One of the things is if you see a sick or injured manatee, report it to FWC, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission. They have a hotline. They respond to any manatee reports, and they actually bring the animal to us in this region whenever there's an injured manatee. If you're out on a boat, it really helps to wear polarized sunglasses and make sure that you're not, keep an eye out for manatees and really follow the boat speed rates. We've had a few boat strike manatees come in here as well. And so we can at least reduce the number of injuries and deaths by doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me so mad because I'm an avid boater when you see people just speeding through these manatee zones. The signs are there. I mean, it's time to educate yourself if you don't know and keep an eye out. I think the number is now 63 manatees that have died statewide because of crashes with boats or other kind of watercraft.
Yes, that's accurate. And we've had at least a handful here since we opened in 2017.
Okay, there's going to be people, especially those that aren't familiar with manatees, that are going to say, well, can I come out there and feed them and bring them lettuce? What's your response to that?
Unfortunately not. They are a federally protected species, and under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, we're actually not allowed to interact with them. Mm-hmm. In fact, when we do treatments on them, we try to create a negative experience so that they don't get familiar with people and they don't approach boats and other things that could harm them.
And finally, I want to ask you this. Right now, they are threatened. They used to be officially classified as endangered. So they're still protected, but not to the same degree. Do you personally think that that should change? And do you think that it is going to change back to endangered in the future?
I think they're right on that line. It definitely can change. This unusual mortality event will contribute to them going back on the endangered species list. It's a fine line in terms of their numbers, and it's through the efforts of FWC and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the regional manatee critical care centers that they've actually been able to get that number down so that they are a threatened species, which is huge.
Dr. Yousuf Jafarey, thank you for your time. Thank you for all that you and your team do at the Jacksonville Zoo. I know that your counterparts across the state are also helping to cut down on these deaths, and we can all do it by limiting our pollution, being safe when we're out on the water, and just calling if we see what appears to be a manatee in distress.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We'll be right back.